Imagine waking up one morning to find that electric cars can no longer be manufactured. Smartphones have become scarce. Fighter jets, missiles, satellites, even the technologies that power modern warfare begin facing production delays. Not because the world has run out of oil, because of a financial crisis, but because a handful of minerals buried deep beneath the Earth's surface have suddenly become unavailable. These are not ordinary minerals. They are called critical minerals, and today they lie at the heart of the most important geopolitical competitions of the 21st century. The countries that secure these minerals will shape the future of technology, clean energy, economic growth, and even military power. So, what exactly are critical minerals? Why is the entire world racing to secure them? How did China emerge as a dominant force in this sector? And where does India stand in all this global contest? Let's find out. What are critical minerals? At first glance, critical minerals appear to be ordinary elements hidden beneath the Earth's surface. In reality, they are the invisible foundation of modern civilization. Every time you unlock your smartphone, every time an electric vehicle moves silently down the road, every time a satellite communicates with Earth, or a fighter aircraft takes the skies, these technologies rely on minerals that are extremely difficult to replace. They are called critical not because they are always rare, but because they are indispensable. If their supply is disrupted, entire industries can slow down or even come to a halt. Battery manufacturing may suffer. Semiconductor production may be delayed. Renewable projects could slow. Even defense manufacturing could be affected. That is why governments across the world no longer treat these minerals as ordinary natural resources. Today, they are regarded as the strategic assets, much like oil was during the 20th century. In the 21st century, access to critical minerals is becoming a key determinant of economic competitiveness and national security. The minerals powering the modern world. Critical minerals are not limited to one or two elements. Different countries maintain different official lists, but several minerals consistently appear across them. Lithium is often described as the white gold of the clean energy revolution. It powers rechargeable batteries used in the electric vehicles, smartphones, laptops, and energy storage systems. Cobalt improves battery stability and extends the battery life. Nickel increases battery energy density, enabling electric vehicles to travel longer distances on a single charge. Graphite forms an essential component of nearly every lithium ion battery. Then come the rare earth elements, a group of 17 elements with unique magnetic and electronic properties. Despite their name, they are not necessarily rare. The challenge lies in processing and refining them economically. These rare earth elements are indispensable for permanent magnets used in wind turbines, electric vehicles, drones, fighter aircraft, guided missiles, advanced radar systems, and numerous high technology applications. Beyond these, minerals such as copper, silicon, gallium, germanium, tungsten, and titanium, they play vital roles in semiconductors, aerospace, telecommunications, renewable energy, infrastructure, and advanced manufacturing. Together, these minerals form the backbone of the modern technological economy. How China built its dominance. If critical minerals are the fuel of the 21st century, one country has spent decades ensuring that it controls a significant part of the global fuel supply chain. That country is China. China's position did not emerge overnight. It is the outcome of decades of long term planning, state investment, industrial policy, and strategic vision. The country's greatest strength is not merely mining, its real advantage lies in processing and refining. This distinction is extremely important. Mining alone does not create strategic influence. Raw minerals extracted from the ground usually require sophisticated processing before they become useful for manufacturing batteries, magnets, semiconductor components, or other advanced products. Over the past 3 decades, China invested heavily in processing facilities, refining capacity, scientific research, skilled manpower, and integrated manufacturing ecosystems. As a result, minerals mined in countries such as Australia, Chile, and the Democratic Republic of Congo are often processed in China before becoming finished industrial product. China has also invested in overseas mining projects across Africa, Latin America, and Asia, strengthening its position within global supply chains. This concentration has prompted governments around the world to rethink their dependence on a limited number of suppliers. Today, critical minerals are no longer viewed merely as commodities. They have become strategic resources linked directly to economic security, technological leadership, and the national security. India's response. Where does India stand in this rapidly changing landscape? India has set ambitious national goals. It seeks to become a developed nation by 2047. It aims to expand electric mobility, renewable energy, semiconductor manufacturing, advanced electronics, and domestic defense production. Every one of these ambitious ambitions depend upon reliable access to critical minerals. For many years, India relied heavily on imports of several essential minerals and their processed forms. This dependence exposed the country to supply disruptions, geopolitical uncertainty, and price volatility. Recognizing these challenges, India has adopted a new strategic approach. The government of India has identified a list of critical minerals that are essential for national development and strategic sectors. Policies have been introduced to encourage exploration, responsible mining, processing, recycling, and international partnerships. Mining reforms have enabled greater exploration and auctioning of critical mineral blocks. Geological surveys are expanding across different regions of the country. India is also securing overseas mineral assets through partnerships with resource rich countries. An important initiative in this regard is Kanji Khanij Bidesh India Limited, KABIL, established to acquire strategic mineral resources abroad. At the same time, India is investing in battery manufacturing, semiconductor fabrication, advanced materials research, and recycling technologies. The objective is not merely to import minerals, but to develop an integrated value chain from exploration and mining to processing, manufacturing, innovation, and recycling. That is the foundation of long term strategic autonomy. The global race. This is no longer a competition between only India and China. It has become truly global strategic race. Governments across the world have realized that excessive dependence on a single supplier creates vulnerabilities. As a result, countries are diversifying supply chains and strengthening international partnerships. The United States has launched initiatives to strengthen domestic mining, battery production, and supply chain resilience. The European Union has introduced policies aiming at securing reliable access to critical raw minerals while promoting recycling and sustainable sourcing. Australia has emerged as one of the world's most important suppliers of several critical minerals. Japan has significantly expanded its investments in overseas partnerships, recycling technologies, and diversified sourcing strategies. International cooperation has also increased through initiatives such as the Minerals Security Partnership and through discussions within Quad, which emphasize a resilient and trusted supply chains. The objective is not simply to increase mining, It is to build resilient supply chains that can withstand geopolitical disruptions. Today, supply chain resilience is becoming as important as military preparedness. The competition for critical minerals is, therefore, a competition for technological leadership, industrial strength, and strategic influence. Throughout the history, civilizations have been shaped by the resources they control. The Bronze Age has defined by bronze, the Iron Age by iron, the 20th century by oil. The 21st century will increasingly be defined by critical minerals. These minerals may never dominate daily headlines. They remain hidden beneath the mountains, deserts, forests, and ocean floors. Yet, they quietly power the technologies that define our modern life. From smartphones to satellites, from electric vehicles to artificial intelligence, from renewable energy to national defense, critical minerals are becoming the foundation upon which future economies will be built. For India, this is far more than an economic opportunity. It is an opportunity to strengthen energy security, reduce import dependence, promote advanced manufacturing, create skilled employment, and emerge as a trusted global partner in clean energy transition. Achieving this vision will require sustained investment in exploration, environmentally responsible mining, advanced processing technologies, recycling, research and development, skilled human resources, and international cooperation. Ultimately, the countries that muster or master the entire value chain, not merely with the mineral deposits, will shape the industries of the future. As students of public policy, economics, international relations, and governance, we must recognize the geopolitical map of the coming decades will not be shaped only by mineral power or diplomacy. It will also be shaped by the minerals hidden beneath our feet. The question is no longer whether critical minerals matter. The real question is who will lead the world in securing them. Thank you for watching.